It's time to drop the hammer. Good start down on the inside for the 25K car. Rymer going to try to lead him out, turn number 2 and down the back straightaway, not without company. However, Mitchell Moles, the 89 car's there, along with the 7X. Slide job, Moles avoids maneuver. Door got propped up, now allow one to slip on through as the number 4 Pickens moves into the number 3 spot. He's going to work the cushion onto the back chute. Meanwhile, Taylor Reimer able to hold off Meserol. T-Mez, the 7X car, stocks her down into the corner. He'll slip out over the cushion down to turn number 3 and 4. Plenty of traction for action up there. As a crisscross applesauce taking place coming out of the number 67, Buddy Kofoid trying to work his way up through the field. Looks to the inside of McIntosh in the 08 car. Couldn't quite make it happen. As they hammer onto the front straightaway. Down the inside, McIntosh picking on Mitchell Moles is up front. Here comes the run at your race lead out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. 7X cars right there. Reimer comes down the inside, protect on the slide job. Bobs and weaves her way around the apron of the racetrack and hangs on to the P1 spot for yet another lap. T-Mez continues to work the wheel back behind Taylor Reimer. 67 car able to slip on through. He'll pick up a spot as well. As here comes T-Mez, slide job. Boom! Drops the bomb on her. Down into the corner, out over the cushion. Reimer trying to get back to the inside. Had to crank it back over, but Meserol goes on to the point in the 7X car. Reimer hanging tough out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. He's back behind. Pickens watches on. The 4 car stumbled a little bit. Meserol around the outside. As Reimer couldn't quite throw the slider on him. Meanwhile, the number 2 spot might be up for grabs. Taylor Reimer's got it. Michael Pickens wants a piece of it. The 4X car is right there. Down into turn number 3. Here comes Pickens. Slide job. Down into the corner. He'll throw one out across the snoot. Reimer turns him back to the inside. Pickens, good drive. Coming out of the corner. Moves up to second on the field. Now Reimer looks to the inside and sees the 08 of McIntosh wheeling up down low. He dabbles around on the inside of the racetrack trying to find some speed. Kofoid getting him reeled in up front. Meserol closing on that lap traffic. Has a nice little gap as Kofoid rotates the bottom and looks alongside the 08. Got him. McIntosh got to give it up to him. Backed out of the throttle and gave him room to roam for the number 67 car. So we're back down to the inside for McIntosh. Kofoid trying to shot the 25K. It'll be a 3-car tussle or a 3-car dance taking place here momentarily. As down to the inside goes the 08. Slides out across the nose of the 67. Kofoid turns him back to the inside. McIntosh hammers him again down into the corner. Up across the racetrack for the 08. Kofoid, good drive down into turn number 3. It has a tremendous race taking place. Look out. Stumbled on the cushion for the 08. Couldn't get there, and that'll seal it. Kofoid. Little looky-loo on the number 4X car of Pickens. He'll come call once again. Down to the corner goes Kofoid. Aggressive slider coming out of the corner. That's going to throw him back into the clutches of McIntosh. 08 down on the inside now, trying to get that number 3 spot away from the 67 car as Kofoid crosses down low. Deep into the corner. McIntosh giving him room to roam, and the 08 got onto the binders pretty hard. And there's the 58 of Logan Seavey dabbling along as well. Down on the inside. Justin Grant back behind. They'll race off into the corner, but a good drive coming up through. Kaylee Bryson's about to enter the fray here inside the top 5. I'm sorry, Dason Pursley, rather. Wrong 71 car. That's 71P of Dason Pursley moving up through the field as well. As up front, Meserol brings it out of the corner. White flag comes out. He's got one more trip around for T-Mez. RMS Racing, number 7X car, as the red flag comes out. We got one stacked up down at turn number 4. Dason Pursley with the tumble down there in the 71P. Green flag comes out. We're back underway, and what a start for T-Mez. My goodness gracious. Just leapt away from the field for a 7X car. They're going to have to run him down into turn number 3. Pickens back behind, digging for all he's worth. Meserol out over the cushion at 4 tires, up above the rim. Down into turn number 1 and 2 he goes yet again. Got him covered. He is hot to trot here at the November Classic. Bakersfield Speedway, a little wheelie action, and Meserol's going to pick up the win. And up and out of the car he comes, race fans. Make some noise for T-Mez. We'll send it down with Drake York.
Well, he might attempt a second one. Okay, he's going to go on the tank, race fans. T-Mez, your winner here at the November Classic. That was another almost aborted run there for T-Mez. We'll let you get the helmet off first, but he is your winner here at the November Classic. Career win number 9 for the driver out of San Jose, California. Second time he's won in his home state in California. Last time was back in 2020 at the Merced Speedway. It's going to get decorated by Keegan Flatt. Some photographers down here pointing out Team Ez has fallen off the cage, so I guess that aborted run is probably better than him falling. Team Ez, Thomas Meserol, your winner of the November Classic, and it's your first win. Your first win since Solomon Valley for the Chad McDaniel Memorial during Mid-America Week. It hasn't been for a lack of speed in the 7X, just almost a lack of luck. So what has gone into getting back into victory lane, and how good does it feel on top of that?
You know, I've been watching a lot of GoPro footage, and the 67 car has just been better. So I changed my package up a little bit today, and it looks like it worked. You know, Dave killed it with the motor, and the fueling is everything, you know, and we just drove across the country. The air's different. So hats off to Dave. I didn't have my crew chief here, Bill. Hi, Bill. My buddy Chuck showed up with me, though, and we killed it tonight, you know, and I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I might have drank a little bit too much the last couple nights, so, you know, that's why the cage stand was just like, oh, okay, probably shouldn't go with that because we don't want to fall off again. So stoked for my team, stoked for Joe and Matt back home who work their butts off, who give me everything I need to go win races. Hey, if you didn't know, I got a YouTube channel. Go check it out, Team Ez TV. It's pretty good.
Thomas, you were making some Brady split-second decisions there in traffic. Got it put in a tough spot quite a few times. So how do you make those split-second decisions, especially in high-pressure situations, racing in traffic?
You know, with the midgets, you just kind of hang it to the floor and high. You just hang it to the floor and try to not crash it. And so I managed to not crash it, and I hung it to the floor. So, hey, hats off to everybody that came out. It's cold. Hats off to everybody back home. I know it's late. Sorry. 3 hours different. Not much we can do. But, hey, we're here to put on a show, and I think we did that. So hats off to everybody that's watching and showed up. So thank you.
Indeed he did. Thomas Meserol, your winner of the November Classic.